Hard evidence.
Oh my god.
After securing the suspect, I examined the screen of the crime with my own eyes.
Alright, we're back with more of this. And it starts like fucking mid-case.
Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this.
I found a memo written in a piece of paper on the victim's body. Whatever.
Next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho.
Then who did write it? Smarty pants.
Who?
The killer. Miss May. I did.
You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed.
Wow, Phoenix Wright.
Wow, that was terrible.
You need better evidence.
That was a tall order. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. He doesn't really have evidence either. He's just a piece of paper.
I know.
Detective, tell us, what was written on that memo you found? On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Maya who wrote that? Or Mia? Whatever. Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounds pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's.
No shit!
What kind of tests were these again?
Lab tests?
What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of the blood that are hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your paycheck. Uh-oh. Oh ho ho. That was a mess. Right, where was I?
You're just like... Whoa!
There was blood found on the victim's finger! Holy shit!
On which hand was the bloody finger, detective?
The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. It's a video game!
Yeah, completely different.
Let's talk about the reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. What? Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. That's an opinion, you dork.
Yeah, I know.
Order some pizza.
Order my pizza.
That didn't go. What? I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
I know, right? Dink, dink. What?
Oh wait, did I just do this again?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Oh. Fast forward.
Alright, so there's one thing right here that's causing lots of problems.
Yeah, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Oh shit.
You gotta find the contradiction. You might want to look at your stuff, you know? So, you go... No, you can't just look at it like that. You gotta go and, you know, keep going. Something in the autopsy report.
So death. Why are you giving me clues?
Because you have. It's been a while.
Oh, I'm so upset right now. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instant.
Huh. I wonder what it could be.
Let's present this piece of shit.
Objection!
Take that! I got paper all over the place!
I'm throwing this paper all over the freaking
Detective
courtroom.
Gumbutts! There's one
Detective
thing
Butt Shoe.
I want you to clarify for me here. Say the victim VFA wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant. MyFA, that's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards. Eyebrow wiggle. All of that wiggling.
Immediate death due to blow of a blunt object. She died immediately. But yes!
No.
I kicked his
your
butt.
Way out of this one.
Yeah, she
Dick.
died immediately. I'm awesome. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This game is so intense.
It is when you're like blasting through a court case and you're like, holy shit, I'm owning this. And you're like,
When?
"Oh, yeah." You didn't read that, did you?
When did I obtain the autopsy report?
But
The day after the murder.
yeah.
I'm gonna say the day after the murder.
Outdated.
What? It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Like the money you paid off all those doctors with.
Exactly.
Something you want to say? I'm a sham!
ShamWow.
Can I say that and get away with it?
I wouldn't do that. Freaking lose the case.
You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Oh, no matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit these reports to the court. Understood, the court accepts the evidence.
Updated the autopsy report. It's really funny when you say the detective's a sham.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really funny.
The evidence really suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Quit bowing, you total douche.
He learned from the best.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This
Its
poor
next
innocent girl saw the murder with
witness.
her own eyes. Oh, this is it. This is like the big one. Let the witness, Miss April May. Like what part? Blah.
Miss April, May, June, July, August, September.
Meow. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Oh my God!
Boing,
Wow,
boing.
that's terrible.
Boing,
I'm
boing.
so offended by this.
No, you're not.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally like. That's so sexist.
No, you're defended. You're defending. Your defense attorney.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked it right after lunch. And it's the hotel directly across from the Fayco Law office. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness.
Awesome! This is the fun part. This is the fun part.
So much fun.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
This is so enthusiastic.
A mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
Yeah, I know. Like.
Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl shot to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink bounce. Charlie's Angels. Well, Your Honor. Well, Charlie, I see it's remarkably solid testimony, Angels. I don't see a need to trouble any. Wait, Your Honor. Yeah, right. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. It's only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, Edgeworth. Take this.
Versus.
It was like 9 at night. Looked at the window, you know?
Press. Press everything.
Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? Can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know, had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? No, badger noises. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Oh, fuck.
The poor girl.
Order, Mr. Wright. You have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? And I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Press. Just press. Just keep pressing her.
A woman with long hair. That was Maya Fay? Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty. You're a thing. And the person attacking her. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know those things. Like, look, I know, okay? Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing.
Which one?
Do you really see the defendant at all? I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Dun 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 dun!
BAM! Oh, I am the master. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court will like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Boingy, boingy.
I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
Dun, dun, dish. Dun, dun.
That was pretty solid. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon, I saw it. That clock, that kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Oh, snap. That's my lead-in.
Da, da, da. Ba, da, 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 da.
I'm just jumping ahead to that.
Da, 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 da.
Hold it! A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Miss Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have the feeling I'm onto something now. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer?
Whoa.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Burping? Oh my god. Another person. She's so unladylike. She burped. Boom. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Wow, she's just burping. Liz saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. Because you killed her.
So you...
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. The law office of Fainco, where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nope.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because...
Which one? Couldn't have heard it, or... Remember what was talked about before? What about this thing is different?
This one has paper in it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty.
Ding ding ka-bang!
How could you possibly just have a look as soon as you can? Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's like, well, this is really detailed fucking statue. It is as the defense says. The clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Just like your testimony!
Take that.
Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
What does he
He
have?
knew the
up
clock
his
was
sleeve
empty
now?
somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything?
Everything?
Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
This is a long episode.
Yeah, it is. The evidence is...
What do you have that is kind of out of place here, man? A little bit colorful.
Ha! Take that!
That's a cell phone.
Throws the phone at him.
Motherfucker.
Ah, take the phone! Take the phone! Ah, listen to it! Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, what? This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Oh!
Dun, 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 dun,
Order!
dun.
The defendant's cell phone? That wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grrr, that good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth.
Not.
Let's hear the conversation. Beep! So you just wanted me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Beep.
Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain why you're a big fat liar? Just how did you know that you're such a big fat liar, fatty? You've got all your fat on your chest.
So much fat. Right there.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
LOL.
The witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
What is it? The fucking thing itself.
Oh yeah, it's a special.
It's literally there
This
was
clock
only
was
two
never in
ever
any
made.
store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ah, snappy lines.
Whoa.
Snappy lines. I feel like I'm
Smart-ass
just
here.
snappy dressed right now. Her buttons are all... Wow. That's an intense face. She's pissed. Oh my god. I'm so scared. No, I'm not. She did it and she should die for it. Die. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves, ma'am. This is a court of law. I don't need you backing up music.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really distracting. Hey, silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Ha ha, Link.
Scary.
Blank wonk.
If somebody did that to me in a courtroom, I'd be like, holy shit, what the hell is going on?
Let me ask. Tell me, how did you know?
Hell.
Holy, like she is pissed. She's so pissed. Well, lesson learned, don't lie in a court of law. Like, God. You knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. When she used it to strike the victim, when else? Order, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Maya Fey, I say, and when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Oh, that's stupid.
You just buggered that one up.
It was you who just proved the thinker. Oh. Of course it was. What's the more the witness has a rock-solid alibi? Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Heh! Didn't the murder take place at 9 a.m. at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not the killer. But Gumshoe was! Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There was one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Oh, I think that means I got it. When it says take that.
Cool.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss Maya's room.
Actually, just because it says take that doesn't mean.
Please explain to the court what this is. It's April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof.
Serious freaking action going on here. This is courtroom action.
For the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something you want to hold from me. Again? It's a clock. It's made to look... What? You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Dun.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question.
Witness, answer the question.
I don't have time for this. TV courtroom. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me that way? You lawyer.
It's like, you just answered that for yourself.
It's no fair. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to?
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping her irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... going to call the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after examining the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
Well, I guess we can figure
find
that
out next
out
time.
Next time! This was a freaking half-hour episode.
I know.
Holy. You guys got a special treat today.
Yeah, talk about it. Thanks for watching.